Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. Alright. Not quite back to back, but it is now early morning once again.
Yeah, we did late last night, and now we're doing early this morning.
Well, before it
before the sun comes up.
Yeah.
Because holy macaroni.
Yeah, it's been a little hot lately.
I gotta go to work though, so I'm all dressed up.
Yeah. Alright. So
oh, get the lyrics. Hey.
Not too much new since last night.
No.
We
not much at all.
went to sleep.
I had a really awkward dream about the guy in the Wendy's. When I was out in Pennsylvania's starting to freak me out a little bit. We were Pittsburgh area.
Yeah.
We had this guy come up to us in a Wendy's. He says, looks over at my friend. She's wearing a medieval tunic and a baseball cap with Star David on it.
Yeah.
It's like, when I see someone with a shirt that far below their knees and a star like that on their hat, that sets off red alarms. Red flags.
Red flags
for me as a first responder. You should know. You should tell your friend, you know, not to wear that sort of thing.
It's like, what?
Okay. Long shirts and Stars of David now are apparently something that scare Pittsburgh firefighters so badly that they cost you know, a couple of sort of slight feminine people in a Wendy's just to make sure they know that they're dangerous.
It's like when I see someone in a long shirt, what do you do when you see somebody in a full-length dress? What?
Yeah, that's the thing. And like you were saying when I told you the story before, if someone was going to carry a weapon, it'd be a lot easier to carry in a coat than under their shirt.
Under their, like, what?
Yeah, a shirt
like,
goes
even
down
a shorter
knees.
shirt would make more sense. You can reach under a short.
I don't know.
If you're,
I got into it with the dude, though.
I'm going to tell you somebody you need to watch out for. Even longer shirt, bigger hat, more religious symbol on it. Pope. Watch out for that guy.
Pope.
What? You don't know what he's got in those vestments?
You don't know what he's got in that hat.
You don't know what he's going to pop off the hat. There's just a little cannon under there. It's crazy.
No. The dude, like, he was not having any of it, though. I was like, dude, you're afraid of a guy because, you know, girl, you're afraid of someone because if they have a Star of David on their hat and a long shirt. You need to re-examine your life.
Yeah. Like, that's...
You need to re-examine your life. And he's like, no, I'm a first responder. You don't understand. I was like, I have friends who are EMTs. I have friends who are firefighters. I'm going to tell you something. You were the only one who has ever told me the Star of David sets off red flags for you, dude. You are a bigot.
Yeah.
Then he got really angry and threw trash in my face and told me to be careful who I call a bigot because he's the one who might save my ass from a burning building someday. Or not.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you see someone with the Star of David on their hat and you go, that person is red flag danger, I don't know what you're going to see on me one day while I'm in a fire and go, that person's red flag danger. I think maybe I'll let them burn.
That's just messed up.
Dude's messed up. But anyhow, that gave me creepy dreams because, like, the guy is, like, this much bigger than me. He's throwing trash in my face.
But, like, seriously. Long shirts and the Star of David. No, that's not somebody who you worry about. That's somebody who you worry for.
And you know what the sad thing was? Is, like, before we went into the Wendy's, she was searching in the back of the car trying to find her other hat.
Oh.
And after a while, she's like, I give up. You know what? It's fine. Because she's always afraid something like that's going to happen. And this time it did.
That's so messed up. So, yeah.
Pennsylvania.
I mean, I'm not going to blame the entire state of Pennsylvania, but people in general,
okay, Pittsburgh.
Just...
That guy was a firefighter, and he kept telling me he was a firefighter. He was first responder. I'm on Pittsburgh Fire Department. To me, that says he's representing the city of Pittsburgh. Of course, on the other hand, if, he doesn't represent the city of Pittsburgh, then maybe someone at the Pittsburgh Fire Department needs to knock some sense into him so he stops doing that, Hey, dude, you're getting, 3 days unpaid leave or something. And check your mouth.
Yeah. Anywho. So I guess we did have something to talk about that we didn't talk about last time.
Sorry.
No. It is important that people know that this stuff happens.
It's like...
It may not be pertinent to Sentai.
No, it's not pertinent to Sentai.
But it is still...
But it's something that happened since last night I had the dream.
Yeah.
I didn't encounter the dude in the Wendy's last night, but I did have a dream about the dude, because it was a freaky dream, though. It wasn't
Call out the rise of dark matter.
Like he was trying to attack me or anything, but he was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Inflating or something.
No, I know what you mean.
That kind of dream.
Oh, okay. That's annoying. Anywho. So, when we last left off, Lucky had just been shot with a black hole through the chest thing.
That's right. We were like, is that a miniature black hole? Because he just...
Yeah.
Right, and so maybe he's going to wake up and be Gandalf the White.
Something like that. We'll see what happens. Alright. So...
Rise of Dark Matter.
Let me get this over here. And bring up the episode title real quick.
Dark Matter wants you to hate other people because their religion isn't the same as yours. So, because Dark Matter likes that, you shouldn't. Because Dark Matter is
Take back
bad.
the universe. Take back the universe.
Take back the universe of Dark Matter.
So, time for episode 30. Alright. The Miraculous Kyutama. Bing.
Alright, the Miraculous Kyutama.
Come on, play.
And next time, maybe get that episode name up there a
There it
little
goes.
bit sooner so that I can read it. He did survive somehow. Okay, so we're getting an intro from,
No, well, they were saying Dark Mat. Or,
no, I mean, we're
Danamage. Yeah.
getting our intro today from
Tsurugi?
Yeah, Tsurugi. Kisama. I love seeing the different ways that people translate that. This is just it's just the rudest possible way to say you.
Yeah.
I am unable to hold back. Well, maybe that's because you got brains all over your chest. As it's been pointed out to me, they're not necessarily on his shoulders. It's kind of hard to tell because he's got those Vegeta shoulder pads.
So, for all intents and purposes, they're not exposed on his shoulders.
Yeah. But...
Oh, Orion.
Sure does have an awful lot of brains hereabouts.
There we go. What we just... is that the... Yep. Oh, Voyager. They are not in a great situation. He's not doing great, I think. But he's got to stay alive throughout this encounter.
If I was, having a spaceship, I might do something to secure the chairs to the floor, so that sort of thing does not happen.
Yeah. I mean, they did crash pretty bad, I guess. It looks like other stuff that would otherwise...
Yeah, but if you look underneath the chair, you can see that there's nothing there that would have secured it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Something's going on.
Dude, are you gonna pull a Marcus?
The thing is, if anything happens to Orion, when the universe falls into cruel clutches, when its inhabitants are in sorrow, then by the power of the Q globes, 9 ultimate saviors will appear to save the universe.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Kyuranger! Miyageta sora ni satte ikutsu, hoshi ga andaru, kazoe kiranukete shukasha, suru nara we go.
この世界にもそれぜ続く無限のストーリー触れた時見た時僕ら何を物だる 考えてわからないことはすぐくは続くスペースジャーニーやらない理由とか探さずにきらめきすぎ注意よラッキースターキューレンジャー見張ったぶたるすってしてけキューレンジャー銀河レベル9に超ラッキースターキューレンジャー君が切り開く未来見てみたいんだ触れるそこリスで飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ飛べ続きメタルと飛ぶ筋更新し Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and good luck
I'm almost getting that.
The Furuzoku things, I'm worried he's gonna pull a Marcus.
No, I don't think so. And this was what I was about to say before was, you can't get rid of Orion in the past because he has stuff to do before he dies.
What?
He needs to drop off the Karina Kyutama with Arisa Planet Heal.
Yes.
I mean, unless one of them pretends to be Orion, we'll see.
Uh-oh. They found you, and they have a butt ton of, endeavors. Right.
So,
Chase them off.
I guess so. Tsurugi has something in mind, though. There you go. Exactly.
We're gonna emphasize that wife and kid again
Yeah.
a lot, aren't we?
A little bit, I think. This is,
He applauds us for not running away, apparently.
Kukuruga? Something
I
like
don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what the deal is with those cables. A lot of them are not connected to anything, but some of them are. So are they hair or are they functional?
They're decorative. He's got a way to heal the boy. That could cost Tsurugi his life.
Okay, so it's Tsurugi Marcus.
Yeah. I think it's something to do with his immortality. Well, not that he has it anymore, technically.
Moo? Oh, that was Champ.
That was Champ saying that.
You know, that's the one thing about the other subtitle. Is that it uses the colors when they're morphed so you can see who the heck is talking.
Yeah. Oh, how is he planning on doing that? Yeah, it's not like I agree with you, dude.
Start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Huh.
You could transfer that Q globe to him, maybe?
Oh, so this was how he first got his Kyutama.
That's what Phoenixes do.
Okay. So, hey, Lucky.
Seriously, Lucky?
You're on your feet.
Stay in bed.
Well,
What, baby?
they're not having a great time in the past right now.
What are you crying about? What? He doesn't intend on dying.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
he's gonna try and do an end run around the... Yeah.
Okay, he's hoping that it doesn't hurt him. There we go. We've gotten some character development there, Tsurugi. I like it.
Giant puffy tail. They all have a strange urge to gamble on Lucky. Well, if you're gonna gamble on anyone,
Exactly.
Gamble on the luckiest man in the universe. Someone so persistently positive that they call forth good fortune.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't doing a little fluffy man. He's a man who can make miracles happen. They are giving reasons for him to be central to the show there. Oh, he noticed the power of them working together.
Born in the Leo system. Okay, here we go.
He came back from the future and met you. Miracle is already started. Okay. He wants to see what that power is. That's not good.
It might be the power they need to defeat Jack Matta for good.
Possibly.
Tail down.
But
I
yeah.
love him very much, but his tail will take up like half the screen.
Tanamage's on his way. Yeah, if they win, it's the end of the universe. Yeah, we know. That's where we came from. I'm gonna save you now. Alright, let's see. So.
Come on, the attack. Let's not attack.
That's just what it says whenever it's activating and not causing a morph or summoning a Voyager.
Yes, they would actually defy you again, and again and again and again until they're actually all dead.
Yep, pretty much. That's the plan.
That's how heroes work.
Yep.
Kyuranger!
Hey! They still continue to do that little shiny...
Saviors of the future.
That little shiny pose.
Oh, either way.
That's it. They're just all over the place there. We're doing just fine. I just died like 15 episodes ago. I'm fine. I'm doing good.
I'll be alright. It's the battle of the line, baby.
Pretty much. You gotta pray for a miracle. That miracle will be your downfall. Oof.
That miracle will be Lucky and Orion doing the thing again, apparently.
Yeah.
Tsurugi.
I'm so much more powerful when I don't have a shirt. Which, I mean, is not wrong.
It isn't?
Look at what he did the last time he wasn't wearing a shirt. He took out, like, an entire fleet.
That's true. But he also had long Samson hair at the time.
No, he just shaved the hair before he did the attack.
Okay. Whoa!
That's a lot of blasting and things.
Hey, Fitbits are not for eating. He's got a bit of the pica.
Yeah.
He eats all kinds of things that are not food. Not food.
Hey, Lucky's back.
The main dish is finally here.
There we go. There we go.
Denied.
Dun. Everybody's looking a little beat up. Lucky's looking fine. Alright. Yeah, we've still got our good luck. That's, I guess it's time to do the thing.
Okay, but if you beat Don Armage in the past, you also changed the future.
That is true.
You might not even be born, dude.
I don't know. I don't know how time works in this business. I'm curious if this will be the end of this
Arc.
Yeah. That one. Universe belongs to the people who live in it. Here we go.
I don't know. I think we might be going with father and
Swirly,
son
swirly.
instead of just distant relatives.
I mean, it's 300 years apart. Okay, it's... You are my distant descendant. Okay, and he's like, oh, nice. Cool. You're like my great-great-great-great-granddaddy. Oh, he's got the power of 2 constellations by virtue of being a union of the Orion and Leo systems. That's interesting.
And so he has these
Super say the change.
With the Supreme Kyutama.
Nice.
Which is huge.
It is pretty massive. Ooh.
Oh, this is what makes him into.
Ooh, wow, look at all the
light.
oh, that is shininess. Look at all the little Kyutamas swinging around him. Nice. Ooh, that is shiny. Ooh. A little capey. Miracle Star.
Leo Red Orion.
Nice. That's pretty great.
I got a fancy new suit. It's not gonna save you.
I think it might.
Oh yeah, it probably would.
Oh, whoa. Dude.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Portals and prehensile cape. Oh my. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Well,
Bye,
that's it for
Kukuruga.
that, General.
Goodbye, Shoki. It's pretty great.
A new future for the universe.
I'm realizing that this battle, as awesome as it's looking, may end up... Oh wow, he just resurrected
Giganified
them.
everybody.
No problem.
The repairs are done. Alright, so they're gonna bring the Zord.
What? Oh, he gave his Voyager.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants Captain driving the middle of the main.
Oh, Kyutamachin.
Yeah.
Oh, not doing Kyutamachin.
No, but he needs to be in the center cockpit of the
Just a line, eagle, swordfish, and bull.
Bear witnesses the legend unfolds.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going up against them.
Yep.
2 on 3. Meanwhile,
he's up against Danamrage himself. Ooh, look at him go.
Portals!
The portal powers are pretty great.
Yeah. You can get...
Now, one thing that makes me a little bit sad about if this fight gets adapted over into...
He is gonna die. Lucky's gonna have to drop off the Kyutama with the Grovure idol.
Maybe?
Look at him!
We'll see. We'll see how he does.
He's all like...
Right now he's not doing great, but we'll see how he does. Oh, nice. He has the power to summon all the weapons at once. That's pretty fun. Whoosh! No, what I was going to say was if they adapt this fight into Power Rangers, which I would expect them to, they'd have to cut around Orion himself.
Yeah. But that's okay, he's not in a lot of it. Like this, all of this has...
Yeah, which is good. They're being smart about that. However, that each of us work to bring forward. Whee! Nice. So how's this fight gonna roll?
Yeah, when you see me this close to his height, it's because I'm sitting on one foot.
Yeah. Whoosh! Bye-bye again, Vice Shoguns.
Woo! Nice POV shot.
Slash, slash.
Cool people don't look at explosions.
All-Star. Oh, what's happening? He is very glowy. Oh.
I believe he is channeling all 88
wow.
at the moment.
This is pretty great.
Oh!
Whoosh! Nice!
Okay, so Don Armage has now been defeated in the past.
Again, somehow, sort of. We'll see what happens to him now.
Yeah. Like, if they go back to the future, what's it gonna be like?
Like, they thought that they had defeated him before with Tsurugi. Ryan. No, that's not how this works.
Yes, just...
Wait, what is happening?
I told you he was dying. That's what this whole
Okay.
was.
No.
What?
Yeah.
To a future with no you.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, you're staying behind?
It would appear so.
What?
I was trying to look cool just now. Well, Champ, you're a robot, so you could take the long route.
Yeah. That's interesting. So they're just gonna leave those two there, huh?
I guess nobody else can go back if they don't, because none of this would happen. Paradox. I don't know how paradoxes are supposed to work in this universe.
I don't know.
Time travel doesn't seem to be following any of the
Yeah, I don't know.
typical patterns here. It's not a stable time loop. It's...
So what happened to Naga then?
No one's around.
This... So what happened?
Oh, by the way, is Naga still evil? Or did that change because of all of this?
This isn't good. Look up there. What? Is it Naga or something else? Hey, Naga.
Is he the big bad in the second half of the series?
I don't know what's happening now. Nope.
Don Armage!
He's still around. Yep. He does not die and stay dead. Yeah.
Has he got his own Phoenix Kyutama or something?
Ranger, Ranger, Kyuranger,
Oh,
Kyuranger. 3, 2, 1,
Oh,
Q. Buddha, Buddha.
Oh, Kyutama, oh, Kyutama.
Kyutama, 3, 2, 1, oh, Q. Boom, boom. Q, Tama, 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 Q, dippa, dippa, body, bop, body, Q, Tama, 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 Q, dippa, dip, body, bop, body, Q, Tama, 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 Q Q. Q Tama 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 Q Q. 3, 2, 1. Oh Q. Buddha Bada Buddha Q Q Tama 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 Q Q. Q Tama 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 Q Q. Alright, so what's happening next? Hey! Balance and Naga.
Head to head.
Yep.
Naga rescue operation.
There
Okay,
we go.
So we're gonna put a cap on that.
Looks like it.
In like a purple plastic wrap pocket dimension.
Something like that, yeah.
So there's like no stopping Don Armage.
He just keeps coming back. Which, it makes sense.
Okay, so Champ is a robot. He is, Balance is a biomechanoid, but Champ is purely mechanical as far as we know.
Right.
So there's no reason Champ can't. Right. There's no reason Champ can't take the long road.
Right.
But what about Shorampo?
Shorampo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do dragons live that long?
I mean, he was already kind of treating himself as an old man for a while there. Well, then again, we have established that cryostasis was a thing back then. Once they've taken care of things, they could put him in cryo and have Champ stand guard.
I was about to say Champ stand guard. It's going to be like, that's very,
Yeah, no, Rory the Centurion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watching over, Amelia.
So,
Champ could be the one to give him a phone call and be like, it's time.
It's time.
It's time to unfreeze Jolampo.
It's time.
It's neither an L nor an R, and that's why.
Yeah, it's
Jolampo.
Yeah.
There we go.
But the Miraculous Kyutama is pretty great. That was very shiny. I like that. It's a good fight with Don Armage, who has now been defeated, I guess, twice.
He just won't stay down.
He somehow resurrects.
He get knocked down, but he get up again.
Now, no.
You ain't never gonna keep him down.
We still don't know the details of this situation.
No, we don't.
So there are still some other possibilities, like for instance.
When you take the cloak off, it's a different Don Armage underneath.
Yeah, like it was definitely. It definitely looked like it was the same Don Armage that they just fought in the past. That Tsurugi fought that Tsurugi initially defeated.
Fair enough.
Looked like it was the same guy. It is possible this could be a new guy. We don't know. It's probably still the same guy.
Probably.
Because he seems
I don't
to
know
have
what's going on
resurrective
here,
ability.
though. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's got his own like Phoenix Kyutama or something that makes him immortal and always revive.
Like, and yeah, they didn't play keep away on that for very long either. It's just like, oh, he's right back.
Lucky, look.
Your plotline did not turn out as expected, Lucky. I mean, if you're looking at this from an outsider's perspective, yes, this is pretty much what you were probably expecting. But within the context of our narrative, this is not what you were expecting, Lucky. Look at the screen.
Lucky, help! We're all dying.
Aww. So yeah, this one was mostly the big fight with Don Armage.
Pretty much nothing
pretty
has
much
changed
the
because
entire
Don
episode.
Armage immediately resurrected, almost certainly.
Yeah.
So the rest of the course of the universe stayed on track.
It looks like the whole spreading the legend of the Kyurangers was a fairly significant task, and it's interesting that yeah, this was definitely not a closed loop.
Nope. If there was a closed loop, Orion would have survived.
And it's we still don't know what the deal was with them being with the crashed Orion ship in the past.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying about time travel working weirdly in this universe, because on the one hand it's doing the instantaneous changes to the future, but on the other hand they're also worried about if so-and-so dies now, then that won't work, so it's like...
They seem to be working off Back to the Future rules.
Exactly.
Which is anything that you do in the past can change the future, which will ripple back to you in the past, unless you can find a way to accommodate it with a close enough approximation of the course of history, which is what they did here.
But that doesn't explain the popping in and out of the crashed Orion in the present. It's almost Back to the Future, but it's also got this weird thing where because for the people who were in the present, nothing went pop, 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 pop. Their whole experiences had changed.
Yeah.
So, whilst Lucky and crew were in the present,
yeah,
they should not have experienced the Orion simply popping into existence.
Yeah,
crash.
that was a little weird.
That's the part where the Back to the Future rules break down, and we've got, like, Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote rules again.
Well, they don't have any time travel.
Marvin the Martian.
When did he travel through time?
I don't know. It's some sort of weird cartoon time travel. Where things go pop, pop, pop.
I think maybe it's one of those versions of time travel where if you have an awareness of the act of time travel, then you are also aware of any changes moving forward.
Maybe.
I feel like I've seen that sort of thing before. I'm not sure where. I feel like Power Rangers has sort of done something close to that with things like Time Force, for instance. In the future, they were able to detect that there were changes in the past that did not match. You know, when the timeline changed, they could detect it in the future.
Right.
Now that was a little bit different, considering they were Time Force. They were the ones who actually developed time travel.
And they were sort of the ones in charge of...
Yeah, I would expect
making sure that time stays on the right track.
I would expect them to have proper monitoring equipment for that. But this is something a little different. This is
wackier.
Yeah. The whole distress signal thing didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But then again, because Lucky changed things by going into the past and joining them, we never got to see how that timeline panned out. So it's entirely possible that the rest of them were defeated shortly after, and
covered in Oliver hair.
Oh, the rest of them were defeated shortly after the crash, but right before the last of them got knocked out, they set a distress call for to be released in the present.
Fair enough. I just think that it would be a little bit weird that nobody noticed the crashed Orion for 300 years.
Earth hadn't been doing great.
Fair enough. Earth is not having a good time.
Earth was probably one of the first planets Don Armage conquered once he got back in action.
Well, I mean, considering time travel has been going on, it's entirely possible that he went to Earth due to circular reasoning. Well, maybe he was just after the purpose.
No, he was after Orion. And Tsurugi. And the Argo. They always knew the Argo was on Earth. That was the big whole thing about Earth.
And the Puppus.
Yep. And, well, the Puppus was...
It's in the world.
The Puppus was sort of secondary to Argo by virtue of just being part of Argo. I don't know if he knew about the Puppus Kyutama.
Fair enough.
Because I can't imagine any reason that he would have for knowing about it, since he didn't have the Pixis Kyutama to track it. Don Armage wouldn't be able to track the pieces of Argo. He knew that Argo was on Earth because that's where they went, to drop off Tsurugi, but he had no way of accessing Argo.
Okay. Sorry.
It is interesting that the Supreme Kyutama seems to use the power of
all of the. Even though he's only combining Orion and Leo, it appears to use all of the Kyutama.
Yeah.
Because
what the? Why are you? I don't know what that just was. For some reason, I guess there was a buffering issue, so like the last 4 seconds of the video hadn't played until now.
Because his shoulder shield appears to have representation of each of all of the other Rangers.
I mean, he was clearly able to even summon
88.
I don't know if he summoned all 88 for that final attack or not, because it was difficult to really tell exactly how many.
But he definitely was able to summon everybody's weapon.
Yes, including Ryu Commander. Mm-hmm. I couldn't see if
Orion's wasn't there.
Well, fair, but I was thinking Kataro with his scarf thing, and I also didn't.
The scarf was not there, but there may have been an alternative.
Or something similar. I believe I did see though the bear symbol.
Yeah.
I also didn't notice if Tsurugi's weapon was in there.
I'm not even sure if his scarf comes off him.
I mean, it kind of does.
Well, most of the time it just seems to do Stretch Armstrong maneuvers.
It's weird.
Which is to say, I'm not sure that it could operate, that's the sort of weapon that you would summon if you wanted one, because I think
there was a lot going on, so it was a little difficult to tell how many, exactly which weapons were attacking, etc. Because he was summoning everything, so it was a little busy. But I definitely saw, at the very least, the Ryu Commander's staff sniper shot
saw that.
thing.
Very distinctively. Because it was one of the first two that came out.
Exactly. And I believe I saw the Kaguma Sky Blue symbol.
I saw all the symbols.
Yeah. So that does suggest that that's included as well. Even though those two Kyutama
didn't exist at that time.
Or at least were not. They were not changed Kyutama at the time. They may have been.
And they're beyond the 9.
Exactly. But I couldn't tell if Tsurugi's was included or not. I think it probably was, but I couldn't tell in all the shinies. I missed if the Ho or Phoenix symbol was
a red one, at least. There was at least one red one.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was Ho-Ho or if it was Leo.
Well, the first red one that we saw was when he drew out his Q sword.
Yeah.
So that at the very least his was definitely there. But I didn't. This is one of those where you need to go back and really watch it carefully to see. I don't know if they had that the Phoenix Soldier weapon and symbol in there or not. Because there was just too much stuff to really tell.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty cool looking fight. Really shiny finishers. Really shiny attacks. His cape was prehensile, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
It was like it was sort of like the wings in Ultra Mode from Megaforce, where they just sort of emerge from the back and can did chung 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 things.
Yeah, well, it was actually reminding me of Princess Lenara and her cape.
Princess Lenara?
Princess Last Night.
Oh, Fiera.
Yeah.
Lenora. She turned into a cape, which is a little different.
Right, but it was prehensile like that.
Well, that's because she was the cape.
Okay.
It didn't stretch though like that. It was just a cape.
It's just what popped into my head.
It was a sentient cape.
Like another self-propelled cape.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Obviously they're very different. I was just like, another self-propelled cape.
Yeah, but losing. We keep losing Champ from the story. He's
yeah. I wonder if maybe, like, the suit is
unwieldy or something?
More of a burden than some of the other suits.
Maybe.
And they're trying to give the suit actor a rest.
I mean, they did just leave behind the two bulkiest costumes.
Yeah. Which might give those guys a little time to not be stuck in a costume. Because I know some people who have worked for Disney. They've been very close friends with some of the characters, and they tell me that it's
Yeah, those are
absolutely stifling.
Those are the two characters with
heavy.
the giant heads and shoulder pieces.
Yeah.
To plop on top of everything.
And it doesn't help for Champ that his, like, Shodan Po basically has clothes from the neck down.
Yeah, exactly.
But Champ
he's got the whole built out.
He's got built out everything. He's got robotic this, and he's restricted at his knee bending because the costume is. So I could see them wanting to give Champ's suit actor a break because holy macaroni.
But it is good that once again they are finding ways to limit their cast size from episode to episode.
Yes.
We keep going back and forth between larger teams, smaller teams. Like
an occasional duo.
Yeah, sending Kataro. You send Kataro off for training. Champ and
that makes sense
and
too,
Stinger go off on their own for a while. Everybody unites again for the big battle.
You don't want your child actor burning out.
Yeah, and then we had the whole time travel split off where you had 6 and 6.
He was probably doing an awful lot of studying during that time period. Because, I don't just mean Tsurugi.
Yeah.
It's like, because the academics tend to suffer when one is filming.
Champ seems to always end up getting recruited in the away mission, so because he also was part of the team for the Miraculous Kyutama as well.
Huh. You're right.
So he went away for that. Then he got destroyed at the end of 16. And he went back in time with everybody, which was part of a split. Everybody had to be part of that split. But now he's staying in the past.
Sorry, I'm heading off my alarm before it goes off in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to hear that again.
Yeah. But I am looking forward to finding out how we manage to bring Naga back into the fold, because that has to happen.
We have to bring Naga back into the fold before stop.
It would have been. I will admit, it would have been pretty crazy if he ended up being the big bad of the future.
It would have been.
I don't know how that would make any sense, but that would be pretty. That would have been a cool twist. I'm not gonna lie.
It would have been the first time that a Sentai person became the big bad.
Ish.
Ish?
Well, I mean, not big bad.
No, I mean the big bad.
Like, Abara Killer got pretty close back in Alba Ranger.
Didn't he start off evil?
He started off as independent evil, and then he just kind of went in.
My point is that usually Rangers and Sentai individuals turn good.
Yeah.
This would be the first case I could think of them turning bad.
That is true. That is fair. Especially for this long.
And a core member of the team too, not a 6th Ranger.
Yeah. Well, he is technically the 6th Ranger.
Well, yes, but in Kyuranger, the first 9 are the core team.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, having an evil Ranger arc extend this long and not be part of an intro
origin
arc,
story.
That is fair. I cannot think of, off the top of my head, a time we've had this in the past. At the very least, it's not happened in Power Rangers. I'm not sure if it's ever happened in Sentai, but I don't think so.
I don't know if it's happened in Sentai, but I was saying that if he had taken down Aramage's place, that would be
pretty big.
First. That would have been a first.
Yeah.
A core member of the team becoming the big bad of the show.
But yeah, Alba Ranger was definitely unique in terms of how long Abara Killer was evil.
That's true. But with a name like Abara Killer.
Fair enough. But you saw Dino Thunder.
Yes, I did.
Trent was reformed.
Yes.
About halfway through. But Abara Killer, he was one of the baddies up until like the last few episodes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He out of like a 50 episode season, he was a baddie for like 40 episodes of it. Maybe not 40, maybe at least 30, because he showed up like 15 episodes in, and then was evil for like 30 episodes, and then joined the team in the last 5. But basically his thing was, he got his ranger powers, and because he was like imagine if Light from Death Note got ranger powers.
And I'll eat this potato chip.
It's like, you've got super brilliant guy who's bored and is granted superpowers, and he just decides to, you know what, I'm gonna just mess with everybody and like take over everything. So he started off just antagonistic towards everyone, not just the Rangers but also the bad guys, and then eventually he's just got sick of dealing with the bad guys, so he just took over. Like the true villain behind everything was still a presence there, but it's like, how the master of Mystic Force was always sort of in the background. It was the same sort of thing, and Abara Killer was like the one in charge of all the rest because nobody else could beat him. He was the most powerful character in the show up until the end. So, anyway, cool fighting today. Looking forward to the resolution of the Evil Naga arc.
Yeah.
And where the show's going to go from here.
I know you're in there somewhere speech finally work.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
I like that we didn't get a final answer for Danamage because we shouldn't have one yet.
Yep.
But we still got some good plot developments and some change-ups in the cast moving forward. And we'll see what happens with those.
Yeah.
So, until then, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. By your powers combined, I am Shishi Red Orion.